Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Wednesday morning coffee break. You got your coffee ready? Or your Coke, or your Sundrop, or your tea, or whatever it is that you drink in the mornings? I'm glad to have you join me this morning for Wednesday morning coffee break. I'm always glad to have you join me. It's humbling, it's an honor, and thank you. I want to share something with you this morning from the book of Exodus in the Old Testament. In Exodus chapter 17, in verses 8 through 16, the Bible tells us of an incident that happened with the armies of Amalek when they came to fight against Israel. Now, the Bible tells us that Moses told Joshua to choose men to go up and fight against Amalek. And he told him the next day that he would stand on top of the hill with the staff of God in his hand. So Joshua did as Moses told him and fought with Amalek while Moses, Aaron, and Hur went up to the top of the hill. Okay, so Moses is doing what he is supposed to do. Joshua is doing what he's supposed to do. And Moses went up on that hilltop. Now that staff, he was supposed to carry the staff, which he did. And this is not a staff, it's just an old walking stick. But he was to hold this staff above his head during the battle. Now, the staff symbolized God's sovereignty, and holding it above his head symbolized God's superiority over all people. But here was the deal. Watch this. I've got this walking stick, and I'm sitting in a comfortable chair. Now I can hold, you can't really see it, but I can hold this walking stick up. We'll say this is my staff. I can hold this up for a little while. But after a little bit, I'm going to get tired. And my arms are going to start coming down. And the staff, or this walking stick, symbolizing a staff, will start coming down. Because I can't sit here indefinitely and hold this. Well, here was a problem. You see, when Moses tired of holding that staff up like that, and he couldn't do it any longer, Israel would start losing the battle. So Aaron, which is Moses' brother, and Hur, which may have been his brother-in-law, married to his sister Miriam, they came alongside Moses, and they found a stone for him to sit on. And then one got on each side of him to hold his arms up so he could hold that staff up. And you know what the end result was? They defeated Amalek, the Amalekites. They defeated them. There are two things that I see in this lesson, in this story, that really stuck out to me. One is the sovereignty of God. The sovereignty of God. Sovereignty means rule over everything. That means that God is in ultimate control. He's the ultimate source of authority. He's the ultimate source of power, and he rules over everything that exists. But the second thing I saw was the invaluable help of Aaron and Hur. God was in control, and he was there to help for sure. And the Bible tells us in Psalm 46:1 that God is our refuge and our strength, a very present help in time of trouble. But Moses needed some help to perform the act to win the battle. And God provided that help through Aaron and Hur. You see, God has a way of positioning people in our lives that will come alongside us and help us. When we're going through difficult times, when we've got important decisions to make, we can look around at our friends, at people we can trust, to see if those people can give us help, if they can make suggestions to us, if they can give us solid counsel. Sometimes our arms get tired, don't they? Sometimes our arms get tired of trying to do it all by ourselves, of holding our burdens, of trying to make decisions. God provides people in our lives to help us. He's sovereign like that. There is nothing weak in asking for help and guidance. In fact, it can make us stronger, just like it did Moses. When he had help, his arms became stronger because they were supported by Aaron and Hur. Do you have someone in your life that can help you? Then don't hesitate to ask them. Don't carry those burdens by yourself. Ask for help. Thanks for joining me on Wednesday morning coffee break. Hope you have a great Wednesday. I hope you have a good rest of the week. And I'll see you next Wednesday on Wednesday morning coffee break. Bye now. See you next week.